Alright, so, little thing on the coronavirus here. There's only so many things that you can do about it. There's not really anything you can do to change it. We're at a point where, the best thing you can do is just stay away from other people. Um, I don't really know, why everybody's like freaking out and stuff like that, or at least why they've been freaking out for so long. The only, people going and buying rolls and rolls of toilet paper, all this other stuff. That's the big emergency right now is that you don't have enough paper to wipe your ass, really. But the big thing is, you know, the only thing that you can do to help stop spread it is not go out, or at least just, not be an idiot. They've already closed, at least in my state here, they've already closed all non-essential businesses. So like the thrift shops, stuff like that, you can't go in and eat food in a restaurant, like not even like McDonald's or something like that. You have to go through the drive-through. Um, I believe they've closed the MVA. Um, I just got word. I have a friend that goes to school down in Loudoun County. Um, they've closed school for the year. For the rest of the year. So I don't know what that's going to do to everybody. They're probably going to follow suit in here throughout the state of Maryland as well. I'd imagine that they will. It'd be stupid with how high this is getting, how many cases there are. The cases, the confirmed cases of coronavirus have gone up exponentially in the last week or so because they actually just started testing people. Like, testing like they should have been a month ago. They just started testing like this a week ago, if that. That's why you're going from 80 cases to 15, 16,000 to like 40,000. I don't know how many cases we're at right now in this state. I don't know how many we're at in the country. I know we're at a lot, but it hasn't like it just spread overnight like that. These people had it and it moved throughout the country. It's very contagious, but it did not jump up, 10,000 cases overnight. It's just they're testing people and they're finding it. It's not like they've tested everybody in the country and they come in a new day, and person that was tested 3 days ago comes in and says, I don't feel good, gets tested, and now he has it. It's people that haven't been tested before that might have had it for a week. Hell, might not have even known that they had it because the symptoms are varying for this virus. I don't want to get ripped to shreds or nothing like that. It's a very serious situation. How and this is bad. It's very, very bad. But the worst things that you can do is go out and act like an idiot and, like, don't wash your hands. Wash your hands when you come back in the house after going out to eat, going out and doing whatever. Don't take all the damn toilet paper, for the love of God, people. But, that's, leave food for the rest of us. There's people who are just hoarding all this stuff, and it's not good because, and look, the economy's also taking a dive. Gas prices are low. I mean, I've never seen, from what I've heard, gas prices were down to $2.11 in Frederick. the other day, according to my grandmother. That's insanely low for around here, especially in Frederick. They're usually a little bit more expensive in Frederick. Um, I've heard. I think it was Missouri or something like that. Gas hit 99 cents a gallon. Gas hasn't been 99 cents a gallon for 25 years. You know, the national average of gas prices is supposed to drop to like 149 a gallon. The national average. That's insanely low. If diesel goes below $2 a gallon, I'll be extremely happy, and B, but it'll also be it's very bad for the economy. This country relies on oil. That's how we make a lot of our most of the money that we get domestically comes from oil. Yeah, the coronavirus, you have these people getting sick and everything like that, but there's also not much bigger, but a lot of other consequences, for lack of a better word, to this. The economy's taking a dive. It's hard to get stuff. Hard to get bread and milk and eggs and freaking toilet paper. It's going to screw up a lot of small businesses and stuff like that. Where my dad works. He works for a towing company. Excuse me. If they go down, they get shut down, boss is going to lose everything. These people, they're going to lose a lot. These small business owners, stuff like that. This could kill them. If they get shut down for a month, 2 months, 3 months, they owe a lot of money. They have bills to pay, everything like that. They're not going to be able to stay afloat. And that's just God's honest truth. This is going to make... Of course, a lot of people are going to get sick. Quite a few people could possibly die. It's going to overwhelm the healthcare system of this country. Not because of the amount of fatal cases of this. It's because of the amount of just people coming in addition to your normal people that come into the hospital and stuff like that, because it spreads so quickly that there's no time to restock and resupply all your medical stuff. In the hospital, you may not think about it, but in the hospital, you need a lot of different things. Those nurses need a lot of different things to take care of you. They need different medicines. They need, needles, masks, gloves, IV tubes, all that sort of stuff. And when you can't get that's a problem because you can't treat patients. And if you can't treat patients, this shit gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's all a big circle. And the only reason that there's such a shortage of this is because A, people are freaking out and stealing stuff. And B, because of this virus and everything like that, all this stuff's getting used. Which, yeah, it's being used for its intended purposes. But we've only been the coronavirus has only been truly recorded in the States for a month now, I believe. Maybe a little bit longer, but not too much longer than that. And, God knows how long this could be here. This could be here for another 6 months. I hope it doesn't. Trust me. I really don't want to have to repeat the 11th grade. But you never know. So, I guess the biggest messages here is just stay safe. Like, wash your hands, stuff like that. Make sure that you're not hanging around large groups of people. All that sort of stuff. Kind of stuff that they've been telling you to do for a month. If you haven't been doing it, go ahead and do it. Because, you know what, I don't want to get sick. I don't think anybody I know wants to get sick. So just do your part and it'll help a lot.